family, what's good? Rebel gang, what's up? It's your guy Matt the Rebel, man, back with another video for you today, family. Listen to me and listen to me carefully, okay? When I think about certain sneakers, I love the fact that certain sneakers are just really appealing, and then some of them have a really amazing story behind them. And then there are those times where there's a sneaker I look at and at first I'm just not blown away by it, and then once I get it in hand and I feel the story that is read alongside it, it just makes something that much more special, in my opinion, okay? And for the shoe that we're talking about today, this shoe actually really means a lot to me now. And it's not because I was a troubled youth getting it out the mud. I mean, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, but I grew up on the side of Raleigh, North Carolina where I didn't worry about anything. I had a nice house, grew up in a really nice neighborhood. All my friends were well taken care of, didn't struggle for a meal, didn't have to worry about money or anything like that. For some people who I met while I was a young rec league all-star at the Raleigh Boys Club in Raleigh, North Carolina, off Raleigh Boulevard, this shoe means a lot to all of us. Okay, and that's what I think about when I have this shoe in my hand, family. And so with that being said, Rebel Gang, I'm not even gonna waste your time, but we're gonna go ahead and do a review and an on foot of the Converse Pro Leather High PJ Tucker. Gang, listen to me when I tell you this. Okay? I know many people out there are wondering like, yo, Mac, why in the world would you buy a shoe like this? I love sneakers that are a little bit more outlandish, sneakers that have, you know, a little bit more red in them, sneakers that are just different in a way. Or there are many times where I like the sneaker that a lot of people don't like. And so for me, family, this sneaker is none of those. This sneaker is super clean, has a vintage feel, and when PJ released this sneaker, I knew for a fact I had to have it because of the story behind it. Now, when I first saw it, when I first initially saw it, I was like, I don't know. And then I read the fact that all of these different things that just represent our home city, Raleigh, North Carolina, when it comes to supporting your own, there's no way that PJ could put out a sneaker like this with his name attached to it that represents where a lot of us grew up or hung out, and we now have our hands on it, man. That's just me personally, family. With all of the symbolism and resemblance from the Tar Heel State and the area in which we grew up in, I had to get this shoe, put it on foot, and give you a review on it, family. So let's go ahead and get into today's review of the Pro Leather High Converse PJ Tucker Chase the Drip. Man, look, this shoe is actually unique, okay? For all the reasons that I just named, it's rare that we see a shoe with a true aged vintage midsole, okay? As you guys can see right here, going all the way around the shoe. No shortage of vintageness, I'll say, on the sneaker at all. One of the most beautiful details I love about this sneaker though is the leather. Now this leather is cracked, and it is some really good leather. This is the leather that we want to see on all of our sneaker releases, man. For real, this is the leather we want right here. Okay, now have we gotten that leather? Absolutely not, but this is what we truly want right here, family. Aged, cracked leather, goes all the way around the upper of the shoe, all the way up the tongue, and as you guys can see right there, that suede, whoo boy, this is some serious suede right here. It's not like that nubuck suede combo mixture. No, this is some serious suede that we got going on right here. Aged laces right there, those are like a creamed aged color, and then it also comes with a set of Carolina blue laces inside of the shoe as well. I just had to pick this shoe up. This shoe is amazing, man. Like when I look at all these details, it's crazy. We have a leather blue interior, okay? Why is it blue? Carolina blue? Well, y'all know where PJ's from, man. We shouldn't have to talk about that. And then the small details, family. It is the small details for me, I promise you. So on the inner sole of the left shoe, going into the sock liner, you have that leather blue, Carolina blue interior, but if you see right there on the inner sole, there's a number 2 underneath that Converse branding, okay? On the right shoe, we do have that number 17 representing PJ as well. So for those of you who don't know the story, number 2 and number 17 represent PJ's numbers through college, and of course the numbers he's worn in the pros. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, is that orange Converse All-Star branding, does that represent University of Texas? And does this one represent the state of North Carolina? Bro, these details just keep getting better and better. I love love the exposed foam on the tongue, family. Like, this shoe is great. And I think another detail that you're gonna love as well is the blue all-star logos that are right there in the gray, wrapped in gray suede as well. This shoe was not hard to get at all. On release day, I got on the website, boom, boom, went straight to checkout. Now, personally, if I'm being very real with y'all, if you're from Raleigh, North Carolina, you should have your hands on this shoe. This is like, I don't feel like this is a shoe that was just made for PJ. I don't think he just dropped this sneaker and said, you know what, hey, I'm gonna put out a shoe, I'm gonna make some money and I'm gonna keep it moving. This feels like a shoe that was made for me in a way. You know, no, it's not my first, like a Converse Pro Leather isn't the shoe that I would gravitate towards, but all of these North Carolina resemblances, PJ, now for those of you who don't know, PJ may be just a defensive specialist and a three-point shooter right now. For those of you who grew up in North Carolina and watched PJ crushing people at Enlow High, y'all know what's up. All right, but nonetheless, the symbols on the bottom, for me, family, it's definitely the symbols on the bottom that eventually did it for me. This is a mix of PJ's logo and the logo of the Boys and Girls Club, man. Like, for me, that means the most. It really does. They're merged together, merged logos, and the durability is all through here, family. Like, there's no question that this shoe should be in your collection regardless, especially if you're into the more vintage look, that more vintage style, which I think I'm going to start pursuing a little bit more. But the detail that many people were talking about anyway was the OTM that's right there on the side next to the star, because PJ, of course, he got out the mud, man. A lot of my friends who are from those rougher areas though, you know, we gravitated towards each other because of the game of basketball. And I've actually grown to have some really beautiful friendships with some really dope people who, had it not been for the Raleigh Boys Club and the game of basketball that took place at the Raleigh Boys Club, the discipline that it taught us, all of those different things that just made that area special. This shoe is for us, family, like dead serious. Like, if you can find this shoe, if you weren't able to get your hands on it, man, I say go hit up your local Foot Locker, your local second market shops if they have them in stock. Like, get your hands on this for real. And then lastly, family, I had to do it, man. Like, there's no way I could let this shoe pass me by. So there's always one setback with a sneaker, okay? And for me, it's honestly just the box. That's literally it. It is honestly just the box, okay? It came in your traditional Converse box. It is not a deal breaker. That is literally the only thing about this sneaker that I would have loved to have seen different. Now, I'm not sure if the Miami pop-up where these sneakers originally released had special boxes or anything, but I would have loved to have seen an out the mud, like Boys Club tribute, maybe University of Texas type of tribute. Like, I would have loved to have seen a special box all around for this sneaker because I feel like it's that dope. Family, that's mainly it, man. I want to know exactly what y'all think about the Converse High Pro Leather Chase the Drip PJ Tucker collaboration. Family, let me know what y'all think. Is this a shoe that you would rock? Is this a shoe that you're looking forward to having in your collection? I mean, it's already released. It released last week for a retail price tag of, I just be buying shoes not even knowing the price sometimes. It released for a retail price tag of it was only 95 bucks, family. Come on, man. Like, this type of quality for 95 bucks when, you know, the other brands are out here selling shoes for 190, 200, 250. Come on, man. Especially if you're from Raleigh, North Carolina. Shame on you for not having these shoes, especially if you claim that you support PJ. He made this for us. Whatever those high-end, I think they were Dolce, I don't remember. Whatever those high-end shoes he made that are still really dope, this is a sneaker for us, man. Like, for real, all right? Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all's hands on this sneaker. The details on it are fire. The aged laces, the aged midsole, the cracked leather, the crazy detailed gray suede, the Carolina blue leather interior, the Carolina blue laces that can go with the aged laces, the Boys and Girls Club logos on the bottom. The shoe is fire, family, and you have to go get your hands on these or I feel like you're missing out. And Rebel Gang, with that being said, it's your guy, Matt the Rebel. It is the Converse Pro Leather Highs Chase the Drip Chuck Taylor PJ Tucker collab, man. We're checking out this video, family. In the comment section, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And I'll see you next one, Rebel Gang. We out. Peace.